What is going on, gamers? It is episode 10 of the Plug and Play podcast. We are here today to talk about a crazy summer in gaming. I am AD. I'm joined by my homie Versace Vegeta. How you doing, brother?
Doing quite well, brother. Doing quite well.
I got Reaper Lomain below me. What's going on, my guy?
What's good? What's good? What's good?
And then I got the Playmaker down this way. What's going on?
What up, though?
Yeah, man, we got a lot to talk about this summer, man. It's what last time we talked, it was about video game movies and a whole bunch of stuff coming out back then. Then we had 2 months of just gaming news. We had State of Play, Summer Game Fest, Xbox Showcase, Nintendo Direct, a bunch of different news coming out. GTA 6, Capcom, Sega, everybody got something going on. We finally see the Steam prices.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot of stuff going on. But first, before we get into all of that, how are y'all doing? How has your summer of gaming been so far?
Yeah, been a whole lot of it, honestly. I've recently dived back into getting into fighting games competitively. I got a leverless controller for my birthday. My girlfriend got me the Razer Kitsune, which is a leverless controller for the PS5 and for the PC. I've always been interested in using one. The moment I got it, it was like, oh, I get it now. Being able to throw in inputs because of the placement of the buttons, right? Mm-hmm. The right side is the same as any arcade stick if you ever played on it. So you got your four buttons and then your four triggers, right? Like all lined up. But the directions are left, down, right, and then where your thumb is up. Now, that might sound crazy in your head, but when you think about fighting games, oftentimes you'll miss an input trying to do a special move because you pressed a direction you were not intending to ever go into. With this, you have to press up purposefully. So if you're wanting to not jump by accident or wanting to not accidentally throw a direction, using a leverless controller is the way to do that. The one I have is a very simple layout, just the main directional buttons and the other buttons. But there are other ones that have other macro buttons that you can set up on it, to where like if you have like other programming buttons that you want to set in, those are there available too. Even though I've only had the one that I have for a little over a month now, I'm already like, okay, no, I want another one. Because the amount of capability that you can do with leverless controllers, depending on the type of leverless controller you get to, is incredible. There's one I saw that has analog pads at the bottom. So you can play way more than just fighting games. I saw people playing Elden Ring with it, and they were like, this is perfect because they're able to get exact inputs, move exactly when they want to, dodge exactly when they want to. It's opened a whole new world for me, and I really, really dig it.
Nice. Okay. I've never been a pad enjoyer. I don't know why. It's never been something for me. But at the same time, I miss the feel of arcade gaming. That's what that sounds like to me.
Yeah, and I have a few arcade sticks already, right? It was really just, there's a large barrier entry. If you want to get really precise with one of those, you need to be using that arcade stick every day for about 3 months. In one day, I got down the feeling of leverless. So that to me already like showed me, okay, this is a whole new playing field. You see people playing with them competitively nowadays, those or arcade sticks or controller, whatever. So there's something for everybody now. And hell, I've been able to rank up with Ken in Street Fighter 6 really well in just a week so far. So I'm looking forward to seeing how far I get over the next few months.
Like we went to see you at 404 Esports, goddamn. Like,
listen. I'm trying to run some locals and run some pockets, man.
I don't even blame you. Let me know. I might pull up to one of them.
Oh,
Bet that. Bet that.
Listen.
Me in the background. That's my dog.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. DreamHack is going up. We in the
Yeah.
crowd. Listen.
Yeah.
Who the hell is that in the background?
That's my dogs.
That nigga lost. That's my dog.
Jay go up 2 sets. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. You know,
Team plug and play is in the building.
Yeah. Oh man. What y'all been up to, man? Y'all were just talking about Destiny and a lot of that.
I found my PlayStation 5 finally. I dusted it off because the people I play with, they're still on console. So whenever we do competitive, they'll usually match us up with PC players because I'm on PC.
So you get better. So you get better. What you mean?
Man, fuck them. Buddy
That's how you get better, bro.
Buddy doesn't like me, sir. We're not going there. Anyway.
That's all I play against PC people, bro. What you mean?
Yeah, because you got a PC, sir.
I got a PlayStation 2 and an Xbox. I just choose to be here.
But it's been cool getting back into it. We got they give us a lot of content to work with, a lot to play with. Everyone's getting back in. I don't know if y'all seen the numbers. It's been phenomenal this past month and a half. But everyone's just been in their bag on the creativity side of things, making builds, making gun sets, making move sets, making different loops, gameplay loops. It's been a very fun month and a half when it comes to Destiny. Our fire team for sure has been getting back in. We just missed one, but everyone kind of got back in. Reaper's little brother done got in on it. We was bullying him for a little bit. It was lovely.
They were bullying him for a little bit. He was making some
Rookie
real
mistake.
newbie mistakes. Told this man to use an ability. He uses his super instead. I was like, bro, what do we? It's not what I told you to do.
Get in the corner, practice. Do it 3 times. Before we start, do this 3 times. Okay.
But he did get it, and like in good old fucking Destiny Bungie fashion, the brand new motherfucker always gets all the good shit. This motherfucker got the rocket launcher from the Desert Perpetual raid on his first fucking go. And I was like, I knew you were gonna fucking get it.
Oh, the exotic?
Yeah, he got the exotic. When we was doing the push cheese, he fucking got the exotic.
So
you lucky bitch.
I can
get it.
I can pull up and read his account, you know what I'm saying?
Man, he got that. He got the shotgun. He got the fucking pulse rifle. He got the hand cannon. I think the only thing he's missing is the sniper and the heavy machine gun. And the auto rifle. And the auto rifle.
I need the auto rifle. We ain't taking him nowhere else. But I'm waiting for next week because that's when Black Flag Resync drops.
Oof.
I wasn't gonna get it at first, but then they keep dropping footage of the changes and the updates compared to the first one, and I was like, you know what? Take my money.
It looks like considerably better than the original.
Oh yeah, updated the graphics. The Caribbean, the water, the trees, the environment, all that got a little facelift.
And they added new she shanties. I gotta hear all them shits.
Oh yeah, all 59.
All them shits.
All 59 of them. All 59 of them.
This went hard, bro. That was my favorite part of the game.
Yes,
That's
sir.
actually really cool. The last Assassin's Creed I played was 3, so
I'm
the
playing
fact that we're
now.
getting a whole new version of 4, I'm like, well, I can jump in and feel like I picked up where I left off.
Though, Black Flag to me, hands down, has to be the best one. Yeah, I don't like after Black Flag was over. I don't think I ever found interest in another Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, so like it's a universal consensus. It's either somewhere in the Ezio trilogy, one of those 3 games, or Black Flag. That's gonna be
okay.
That's gonna be where you have your best
prime Assassin's Creed.
Like, that's it right there, bro.
All right.
Oh man,
I might have to be on. You know what? I think what I'll do is do the little Ubisoft Plus for a month. Try out the game and see what it's talking about.
Yeah, it's gonna be. It's I 100% it when it came out way back when. I think that was 2013, 2014.
Mm-hmm.
I platted it way back when on PS3. So Yeah, it's gonna be fun to jump back into that for the first time in ages, and
That's
just
fire.
Jay, have you played Far Cry 3?
Far Cry 3. Man, I love Far Cry 3 and 4.
Okay, so you know how in Far Cry 3 you had the hunt quest to go make shit?
Yeah.
You have that in Black Flag as well. Yes, bro.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, and you're playing 3. The protagonist in 4 is 3's granddad.
Oh, bet. No, I haven't played 3 since it came out, but that's dope. Yeah.
So the main assassin in 3, that's his granddad, and the guy you were playing with at the very beginning of the game before you got to Connor, that was his son.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, bet. Okay, so it's directly connected to everything I already know.
Yeah.
All right. See, because that's the thing is that like Assassin's Creed, I don't mean to go off on too much of a tangent, but it became this like RPG series after a while, and it was just like
Origins.
What are my reasons for playing Assassin's Creed are now gone?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Origins was they changed it up. They fell into the open world gaming trap, and they just made big and stuff everywhere, and that's kind of where they lost sight of the plot. I remember I played Origins. I'm like, oh fuck, another game. I took it back like the first day. I got all my money back off the trade-in.
Yeah, very few games have made me do that. So yeah, that helps me understand already. Yeah.
And then just like I remember the one after Origins and the following is like, how the fuck is a Viking an assassin? Those are like opposite sides of the planet. Yeah. How is a Viking an assassin? How is he? No,
man.
And then they finally made Shadows based in Japan, but we were begging.
By the time they got to that, it was 15 years too late.
It was like, bro, when y'all was in y'all's bag, peak Assassin's Creed 3, Assassin's Creed Ezio Trilogy, Black Flag, that we should have got one in Japan. It would have been magnificent. But
it was too late by then.
Yeah.
Are they adding the side story for the shipwright? Not the shipwright, his second-hand command in Black Flag? Like, is that gonna be in the
Adewale? I don't know yet. They should. I don't see why not.
Because I was hoping they was gonna add his like side story in there, like
if they
as
do
a combo. That'd be great.
I got the deluxe version, so if they do, I'm getting.
Because like I didn't play that one.
That one was good too. They both got that dog in them.
Man, look, I know Black Flag had me hooked when they gave me the upgradable ship. I could upgrade the cannons, the sails, and all that shit.
Ram, all that.
And then when it had the animal hunts, I was sold because all I felt was like, oh, this is like Far Cry 3. I fucking love Far Cry 3. Having to go hunt the shit, like doing the shark hunts while you're in the boat and you gotta like throw the fucking spear.
The harpoon.
Yeah, man. That shit was it. And then at the time, the girl I was dating, she was on the tablet doing the fucking little shit missions on the tablet while I was playing the game.
That's a real one. Shout out to her.
So like, she was doing those missions. I was doing the actual game. So when the mission came in that was done on tablet, she just sent it back out to go do another shipment. It was
that's a real one. That's a real one.
Cool, bro. I freaking love Black Flag, dog. Such a good time.
Oh yeah. So July 9th, I'm on it.
Oh shit, and then Power World fucking updates on the 10th, or this full release comes on the 10th.
I would call off of work, but I got overtime on the 10th. So, I'm gonna be good.
I missed the time for it. Man, I've finally finished my journey in Ace Attorney. I'm fully went through law school. I'm a certified lawyer. Yeah, man, let's do it. I'm trying to get accredited, all of that good stuff. If you need any help on a murder case, accident, you know what I'm saying? They call Top Dog Law. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, but nah, that's a great game. One of my favorite things about it is like character designs. They're really good. I said earlier that all the character designers for those games need to be on Mega Man Legends 3 if they ever do it, because that is the style that they should go into for Mega Man Legends. You know, RIP to my dog, still on that moon. Don't know if he ever gonna get off. But getting back into Destiny now, whenever I was on it for a little bit, you know, it's been interesting to say the least. I've had my enjoyment with the game. You know, so Now that it's finally done with all of these updates, I will be in and out, popping in and out.
More
Uh, hey, I'm actually on there a little bit more than you think. It may not show I'm online. I'm actually on there. I just be doing shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you remember that time we ran D Stone Crypt and we was running with 7, and every time someone fell out, 80 would hop in.
Oh yeah. Like, all right, I'm gonna stand by. Somebody need to hop off. All right, let's get it. I'm gonna run it.
We really ran that thing 7 deep.
Oh man. No, but it's been fun hopping back in it. I
Wait,
am.
what's your subclass again?
I'm a hunter.
Do better.
Hey man, listen, that's my shit.
No, you're a Titan, sir.
Nah, I've been a hunter since day one, nephew.
He's been a hunter since day one, bro.
I've been a hunter since day one. Warlock since day 2.
At the beta, he was a hunter during the beta. When me and him was playing the fucking beta, he was a hunter.
You didn't have an intervention with this man?
Warlock day 2. I still have not made.
We had no idea what we were gonna be. So like I remember we was on the phone talking about it. He was like, "What you about to choose?" I'm like, "I think it'll be a warlock because it seemed like it gonna have magic." He's like, "I kind of like what the hunter talking about. I think I'm gonna be a hunter."
You know what it was? It was because of the solar gun. That's what it was. Yeah.
So he was like, "I'm gonna be a hunter."
I saw Titan. I said immediately, "That's me."
Because it was the transition from Call of Duty for me. I needed something that still felt Call of Duty-ish.
Agile. He said he wanted something that still felt agile. I'm like, yeah, that's probably the hunter. But man, we was in that beta, and I remember that one time we went downstairs in the fucking subway on Cosmodrome, and we came into that one fucking night, the Hive night.
Yeah,
skull on his head, and we're sitting and throwing everything, and we're like, why the fuck won't he die?
Yeah,
bro. It's just like the fucking.
What is this shit?
What is this nigga?
No. Hey, you remember when we bought Blue in the King's Fall, and she was off for a minute? And we was in the center room, and she was like, "Why do they all say question?" We was like, "Oh shit!"
We was like,
"Stay right here."
We was like, "Wait a minute, let's look at what you got going on."
The glass walls.
We had to go take her to the chest.
They had to. And after we did that first encounter, he was like, "Hey, go to the helm, open the chest, equip everything,
everything that's in that chest." She was like, everything's a question mark. We was like, "Oh shit, wipe. We went and looked at her inventory. She was beyond under power level. Like, you need to go to the helm. And
we did the first encounter. We cleared the first encounter. She was just shooting the glass so they could get through. And I just did the ad clear. But after that, I was just like, nah,
you need
go get that equipment.
Yeah.
I don't care how it looks, put it on.
Yeah,
she's like, it doesn't match what I want to do. We don't care right now.
You're a type. You're a type.
You need to live.
Nah, this new system where you're 5 levels below so you can still compete. Positive upgrade. Took them a good little minute to get there, but
and then on top of that too, now is also whoever the highest in the team, it brings you up to that. So that's good. It doesn't matter what you're wearing, you still be able to hit at max power with everybody else. So
it is great that they added that quality of life in there. What else? I've been playing Xenoblade X. Really enjoying that one, and I needed a mech RPG in my life. Really fun, exploring the world, doing a different side quest, building out new Los Angeles, getting new species in there, trying to quell the races that may have beef with each other. There are several different races. They have different tech. They're trying to, become a part of our economy. We got to invest in their tech business, and they're all competing with each other so that we can gradually get our gear up through their different businesses. So some of them are like, if you need power, if you need like ether-based power, you boost up this one. If you need like physical hitting, like just straight damage dealing, boost up this one. If you just want the fashion, boost up this one. And all of them you could just invite to your economy. They all play different roles. There's still different alien races out there that want the human race dead. Like, we are a bane on their existence. It's kind of crazy, but all in all, it's a really good game. I'll talk about it later, but Xenoblade Genesis, one of my games that I'm looking forward to coming out. What else? I'm
I
playing.
keep trying to get into Xenoblade X. I keep trying.
I'm going to tell you, just play Xenoblade 1 first.
Really?
Xenoblade 1 first. It is the easiest.
Xenoblades?
What's that? No, I haven't.
None of them?
I played Xenogears, not Xenoblade.
Yeah. Xenoblade 1 is probably the one to get into first. It still plays like the offline MMORPG style, but it's not as difficult simply because of the different palettes and like it's not too many classes that you have to worry about. With X, there's the classes, it's the different mechanics of like soul voice, which boosts the effects of different attacks based on what class you are and what you have equipped. And then there's like 20 different characters that you can have as a part of your party, whereas with Xenoblade 1 it's just 7 characters that you got to worry about, and there's specific classes and attacks.
So you would say the first one is like a real good jumping off point, so that way then I'll understand what I'm doing in X more.
I would say yes, with the asterisk in that it is still going to be difficult because of the different mechanics that they add into X. Like 1, 2, and 3. 1 is probably the easiest, followed by 3 and then 2.
Okay.
And then X is probably like still the hardest just because of how many mechanics are in there. But I think you will understand all of them a lot because of how 1 originates the style of gameplay.
Okay.
So
I mean, it's not like I don't have it, right?
Yeah,
it's I want to enjoy it so damn bad. So I'm gonna jump in with that first one and then pick up where I'm still so early in Xenoblade X that I don't think like I'll be like, what am I doing?
Yeah. And they give you enough time. Like I said, like for that type of game, the way that they have the gameplay set up is like you get introduced into the story. They try to slowly introduce you to like New Los Angeles, what their goal is as a part of living life on this new planet, and like the different species that are out there that you have to go fight, bring the resources back to build up the economy, all of that stuff. But they have it segmented in chapters. So whenever you need to like do the next thing, you can take your time. You don't have to jump into the next story bit. In fact, they'll probably force you to go and explore the world first and get you to like survey the land to like a certain percentage before you can come back and do the next story chapter anyway.
Telling me that.
So like it gives you time to introduce yourself into all the different mechanics. So you don't have to worry about that.
Gotcha.
So yeah, really fun game. I like the different mechanics. I like in-depth RPGs like that. You know what I'm saying? My RPG list is kind of big, but like I'm going back into Persona 1. I've been playing it a little bit while we sitting here on my modded Switch.
Don't let Nintendo hear that they'll send the ninjas after you.
Hey man, listen, they can do whatever they want to do. They got other stuff to worry about first.
They got bigger fish to fry right now.
I know someone that disappeared because the ninjas got him.
Hey man, listen.
Back in 07.
I'm marketing for Nintendo to play games.
Yeah.
I literally just went on a 5 to 10 minute rant about how Xenoblade X is great. I think they can let me slide off of this. You know what I'm saying?
You remember when Pokemon Diamond and Pearl came out back in 07?
Yeah.
And the dude leaked them?
No. So the 3 event legendaries, Arceus, Darkrai, and Shaman, the events weren't exclusive to America. They were only Japanese. They had to get actually played.
Yeah.
But back then, the guy at GameStop called everyone that pre-ordered. It was like some months after it came out. He was like, hey,
I think I do remember this.
You got Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, right? Yeah, I got Diamond. I'm like, okay, come to GameStop on this date right here, and we're going to have something special going on. Called a whole bunch of people. Came in, did a little mystery gift. We got all the items. Okay, cool. We lit. I swear to God, I came the next day, he was gone.
I do remember something like that happening.
They got his ass.
Like, where's so at? Oh, he doesn't work here no more. Bro, they got him probably the same. They was probably waiting him in the back as soon as we left the store. Matter of fact, he was
tied him up.
Probably one of the people he invited.
Yeah,
come on out back, bro.
You got one of they spies, they ninjas, man.
Yeah, they got him.
Because it took them a long time to even do a lot of those mystery events anyway. I remember like right before Black and White came out, Heart Gold and Soul Silver literally dropped the like last few of their DLC events. So like the shiny legendaries the
Mhm.
the extra stuff with Silver and Giovanni. All of that stuff came out like months before Black and White release.
They did. We got it all at once.
Mm-hmm. So like it took them a while to even do all of that, but I remember doing the R4 and action replay stuff. Hey man, listen, do your events on time. People
Get it how you live.
Yeah, nephew. We're gonna talk about certain things that these companies are doing that are not consumer friendly, and we gotta take action into our own hands anyway. But first, I want to talk about Summer Game Fest and like some of the different smaller things that happened around it. I got a couple of things here. First thing is eBay was initially trying to sell their company. GameStop put up a pricing on it, and then eBay rejected it. It was for $56 billion to buy eBay.
You can have it.
eBay said nah.
That means it must be worth way more though. But
and also, I just think they didn't want to be bought out by GameStop because GameStop is doing that for a specific reason. You know,
they probably
want to corner the physical market. They want, if GameStop was to suddenly own eBay, think about how many rare games you can find on eBay right now for the inkling of a decent price, right? That goes out the window,
right?
Mm-hmm. You know, and I'm talking about like we have retailers on there like you see at conventions. Like every time we go to a MomoCon or AWA, Retro Psycho is one of the booths that's there. They sell all their stuff on eBay as well. I've bought plenty of their games from eBay. They're based right outside of Atlanta, right? I don't want to imagine a world where GameStop owns that now. Because like that's the one place in the States where you can get a retro import game, PS2, PS3 era, and not have to pay out the ass. I don't want GameStop to be able to control that price.
Right.
So thank you, eBay, for having the sense to be like, forget the dollars. Not you. Anybody but you.
Yeah. The sad part though is like eBay is already wild when it's like user based economy and the users control their prices. The users can control what they sell. And you know, you can get some bullshit. Everybody knows that like when you go to eBay, it's a crapshoot on whether or not you get something that's legit or not. So it's like, I don't know.
You gotta read that description. A lot of people don't read the description. They'll tell you just for the it has a lot of bullshit. A lot of people don't read the description because a lot of them will be like, this is some bullshit.
Yeah.
Buy at your own risk.
Yeah. That does happen very often too.
Yeah. But it's like sometimes they be lying, like, I don't know if I really want to trust that, you know. At least with like an official marketer and retailer, they have a little bit more control and credibility. Yeah. To what's being sold. Even though it's still gonna be user based. Like think about like Amazon. Amazon has the user marketplace where anybody can sell something, but you have to, that's something that you actually have to read the description for. You have to make sure that it's official. And you go through the right channels for Amazon, they're like, no, this wasn't right, you know. Or when you take the drivers take a picture of whatever that they delivered to you, you know what I'm saying? They have to confirm it themselves on their end so that all their loose ends are tied up. Whereas with eBay, you know, all of, you know, the liability is on you as the consumer.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like it's a catch-22 with who you dealing with. But you definitely don't want Amazon to buy it because then that's a real monopoly.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh my god! Like I'm telling you, try to look for some of the same games on both. And even though, like, yes, it is a user market over there, on Amazon, you'll always find some of those games like 200, 300. You know,
so it's gonna be a catch-22. But I'm gonna lead into what's been going on lately on the front because of something like that. We got the word first that GTA 6 is coming. It's real. We can't touch it though. It's not physically in our hands. It's gonna be digital only. The case gonna have a digital code in it. It's gonna be strictly digital. after that
I thought they
announcement,
said they're making hard copies. Or am I
It's-
wrong?
no, it's going
No.
to be a
No.
case, and inside the case is going to be a code.
There
for
was
you
a
to
report that
download
came
the
out
game.
later that said something about, oh, and next year they'll start doing discs. That was not confirmed.
That was not confirmed.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
that was not confirmed.
And then
anywhere.
following that was the news that in 2028, Sony will stop releasing physical media.
So I'm gonna tell you exactly probably why. Sony probably had that in the back burner for a minute, but when GTA came out and they
They gave
said
the okay.
all physical, we're not doing physical, only code. We're not that you're getting a box with a code, and these motherfuckers still went and pre-ordered the game
Mm-hmm.
for $150 fucking dollars. PlayStation's like, shit, why not? That gave them the green light for it because how
They've
much
been
they make?
trying.
$3 billion off of pre-orders. GTA did.
I mean, Sony
billion.
is trying to phase out physical media to some degree, on some level, since like 2012.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
they
Y'all remember the PSP Go?
Yes.
Mhm.
They tried that, and every point, consumers have backed and said, "That's not for us. That's not for us." But this time, like you said, it's one thing that too many people are not willing to say, "That's not for me." For,
Right.
and that set the precedent. Now, we have to keep in mind they announced that on July 1st, the beginning of Q3. I wouldn't be surprised if they were going to announce that regardless, right? However, if we're going to like just look at how things are being set, if the precedent was set by what happened the week before, if that's what happened, then we're already seeing what the future of gaming is going to look like. And I'll get to that once we get to different topics later. But if there's gonna ever be a next generation of gaming, I already know what it looks like, and it's terrible. It's terrible.
Like Nintendo is trying to mitigate that with game key cards, where at least you still get something physical to put in
Yeah.
your Switch, and you can. It's still gonna have to download it, but if you at least have the key card, you can go and download it on different systems. That's still something that you can physically own.
And it's not. It was only on certain games too, because other games, I think
Yeah.
their main flagship titles, it's that card has the game on it.
Yeah, third-party
And then-
games like are the
And then,
ones.
Yeah,
Some
non-flagship.
third-party games do, like Cyberpunk. Famously, the whole game is on the cartridge, right? And that just goes to show you, like, if that developer has the funds to do that level of optimization, they'll do it. But then you have like Square Enix that famously is like, hey, not only are we going to give you a game card with just the code, don't try to buy that Switch version and upgrade. We're not going to let you do it.
Start over.
Yeah,
Get the ultimate weapon again.
yeah.
Which is a sad thing. I think they did say that they would discount it though if you did have that version
Yeah, they
of the
said
game.
that.
Which
For
also,
some games, yeah.
yeah. And on the Nintendo side of that too, they also came out and said, you know, we understand the price of physical media is, you know, crazy in regards to where the trends of gaming are going now. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to let physical media be, you know, $80, $70, market like that, whatever. But if you want to digitally download the game, it'll be $10 cheaper for whatever version that is.
Yeah.
So they're at least coming out and saying, hey, if you can still get the physical option if you want it, but the cheaper option is also going to be here for you to digitally download. And that way we still have the choice as consumers to figure out which ones that we want to buy. Because at the same time, when you look at like PlayStation, they're still going to be $80, $70, physical or digital, no matter what. Unless they
I'm scared though, because when GTA comes out, I'm scared it may reset the market and they may think to make all their games not $100, but they may hover around that 90 price point.
well,
I think
GTA
we might
is
see
80,
that
ain't it?
with,
It's 80.
yeah, it's 80.
And it's $100 for the
ultimate.
version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So ain't no one getting the base edition. Everyone getting the ultimate based off.
Everybody, I mean, does it make sense to get the basic? Because when you looked at the difference, it was
They're
like,
price locking in-game content. Like I know
Yeah.
I don't want to get ahead of the show, but it's like
they're setting real
what
bad
they're
precedent.
doing with that is that's I mean, it's happened before with some games, but every other game we ever seen that happen before, we've written that off as a catastrophe, as a huge controversy, always something that was like, that didn't go well. The
But
sad part is that
did
this
do it.
is gonna go well.
I mean, they made $3 billion in
Yeah,
pre-orders.
That's the
Like,
problem.
they made
That's
$3
the
billion.
problem.
They made
That
it's
is the
but they
problem.
said it took
They're just
$2
like-
billion to make this game. That to me, I've never heard of. $2 billion to make.
They're giving people shit and saying it's lemonade, bro. and like,
Yeah.
and they're going, "Yep, you're right, it is." Like, no,
These folks made their money back plus an extra $1 billion.
Mm-hmm.
That is crazy.
And that's before online has started.
Right. Before any fucking purchases, anything hit.
Yeah.
Like, no DLCs, no cosmetics bought, no none of that shit. No.
People could very well not like the game when they play it.
Bro, facts.
it don't matter. They got their money
The
back.
game
I
already.
know, but that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying like, oh, that, but it's just like that shows you the fervor behind this. People are buying a concept.
Yeah.
Because they haven't
People are
even
buying a
shown-
concept.
They haven't even shown gameplay. They've just shown.
There you go.
Trailers.
There you go.
They've shown
There you
trailers.
go.
Here's what I
There
can do,
you
bro.
go. You see what I'm saying?
I could put my iPhone in panoramic mode and drive around Atlanta and upload it, and that's the same thing as GTA 6. That's exactly what they've done. If I take a flight down to Miami right now and I just record everything, and I put it on the internet, I can say this is leaked GTA 6 footage, and no one will know the difference.
People are buying a concept, and it's all the people that are buying it that are not going to admit it. They are so staunchly, like, parasocially attached to this game.
It's because there's been so much hype over this game for so many years. The build up that it's had, people playing GTA 5 and it being such a staple in the video game industry.
It's
now.
one of
And
the
the video
greatest
game
games of the generation for sure.
Yeah, so it's like the next iteration of it.
PS3, 360,
has-
PS4.
Yeah, I was gonna say, which generation? Which generation?
I listen because I remember being in Savannah with my cousin outside of the GameStop. You know what I'm saying? And
On
it was a
Abercorn?
midnight release. Huh? Yeah, one of Abercorn. Midnight release.
Yeah.
You know what the owner said? Fuck it. In order to commemorate this, we about to have a whole celebration. Niggas is outside doing races in the street, gambling on the side type shit.
Man.
We're all preparing like straight buffoonery. You know what I'm
Back
saying?
when midnight releases were an event, you know.
When they
Oh,
were
don't
event.
Don't even get me started on those, man.
And like we're not
no.
doing the same thing for this, bro. Like people are going off of I want to call it nostalgia, the memories of everything that we've done over the last 13 years with
I
GTA.
want to say people are just. It's probably a lot of bandwagon fans too. Because
Oh,
I
yeah.
just don't remember the hype around GTA. And GTA 5 came out. I was okay, cool. GTA 5 coming out. Get it? Do your thing. Cool. I don't remember.
I do.
I actually
I
do.
do.
No, I do.
I do.
You know why it was?
I do.
It was
I
because
feel
it was.
like I feel like also with GTA 6, a lot of people are also seeing it as their breakout game.
Here's what
Yeah.
we have to remember about GTA 5 that is not the same for GTA 6. GTA 5 was a console seller. Did not matter if you were playing on 360 or PS3. If you did not have one of those yet, you did if you were waiting for that game.
Not only that, it was the time of cross generation. It
Yes.
came out for Xbox One and PS4 when they were first being released. Like, and
Yeah.
they marketed it with two different modes where it was like, okay, this has all the basic stuff. 2 weeks later, we're gonna release online. When Xbox One and PS4 come out, we're gonna introduce first person mode. We're gonna
Yeah.
add all this other stuff into it. This is gonna be the true definitive version of the game.
Because technology was advancing at the way that it was
Mhm.
throughout the GTA 5's life, right?
Mhm.
We got to see GTA 5 evolve into this entirely different game that we know it as today than what most people remember it from 2013,
And
right?
you also got to think about it in terms of the setting of the game is San Andreas, and we
Yeah.
only had one San Andreas at the
Mhm.
time. Whereas with GTA 4, that was Liberty City. We had Liberty City Stories and GTA 3. We had
should've been
Vice
Atlanta.
City and Vice City Stories. This is the
Yeah.
with GTA 6, we're returning to the Vice City era again, which we haven't seen since 2007. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they're building up the hype for all of these different things. they should make it Atlanta, bro. I'm sick of them not doing that
Man.
shit. But you know what I'm saying? Like we won't.
I think we're gonna get Atlanta, but that's only from things I've looked into. I think we are gonna get Atlanta.
GTA 7. You know.
No, in this game, in 6.
Okay, if we get Atlanta in 6, then I'll buy it.
Because 6 when it was
6.
So 6 was originally developed under the codename Project Americas, with the intention of there being more than one city that you would eventually go to. Now in 6, in like the trailers, you can see the license plates for another state that's like their version of Georgia. In 6, supposedly, from what people have put together in the trailers, there's these fires that are happening in northern the Florida state that are supposed to be a barrier that's supposed to keep you from being able to go. And the intention is that the fire is supposed to go out one day, and you're supposed to be able to go more north. And y'all know
that's the DLC plans is the other cities.
Yes, there's supposed to be other cities that you're supposed to go through.
The thing is,
I'm expecting Orlando. You know what I'm saying?
No, they from what it's supposed to be past the state line.
Okay.
The state line.
So I would say GTA 6 is about to be that fucking Grand Theft Auto MMO. Like, is that what
that's the idea? That's the idea. This is only from stuff I've looked into over the past few months. But yeah, I feel like nobody's really talking about the project that this was intended to be, and the fact that we haven't seen very much of it leads me to believe that might be the possibility going forward.
Or because of all the pre-order, they're like, we don't got to do shit else.
I mean,
the workers are already unionizing
right.
for it.
Because that's what they did with Red Dead 2, right? Mm. But they did that with Red Dead 2 because they were getting ready for, and here's the thing that they were getting ready for. So, I mean, and that map had so many different types of environments that I would not be surprised if they're like, hey, so GTA 6 starts out as this like Vice City thing, and now we're going to expand the rest of the map, and not just like Liberty City, not just San Andreas. Here's new locations. Because the fact that they even have stuff in the game that refers to another location, I'm like, they typically have not referred to any other locations we ain't seen in some degree.
Like the only time they did that was like the beginning of GTA 5 when they were like in this winter country or whatever like that. And they never go back to that map whatsoever. I think it's like Grenadier or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like they don't ever talk about that shit no more. So like I wouldn't be surprised if they did that again.
Or don't let it be like a little tease where it's like for a certain 2-3 missions, I'm just here and then
that would suck. That would suck. I ain't gonna lie.
You can visit this bit is if you just replay the mission.
But we got PCs now, and even if they do that, okay, cool. Thanks for giving us access to that map. Now we can build on it. You know what I mean?
The thing that's gonna piss me off though is like they haven't announced PC version yet, and they probably won't.
They never have right off the bat. They never have done that. And I think
they're not gonna want PC people.
They don't want people to access those assets right off the jump.
They know what the PC community is gonna do with it.
Yeah.
So they like, no, you niggas gonna wait.
It's always been a wait.
But that's gonna be the worst because I don't like spoilers. Like I'm a person who don't like spoilers. So like seeing people who already have pre-ordered the game, they're gonna be streaming day one. All the clips gonna come out day one. Timeline gonna be booming with all the stuff, secrets, tips, tricks, all that stuff gonna come out.
Hey man, there's stuff in Red Dead 2 that people have just found out like last year. I don't think I hear what you're saying. Yes, there's gonna be a lot, but I feel like day one, it's gonna be a lot of people doing goof off bullshit.
They're just gonna be doing GTA shit.
Yeah.
That's also saying, like with the breakout, I think another reason why it's so many pre-orders is like a lot of people are gonna try to make this they breakout streaming
because
game.
Everyone is thinking,
GTA 6 is going.
I'm gonna get out the hood with this one.
Yeah, so like you're about to see a large influx of new streamers.
The market's gonna be saturated.
Yeah, it's so saturated with new streamers trying to stream this game, and then
I'll be over there streaming Xenogears or some shit, man.
Can't afford a PlayStation or Xbox to get the game,
right?
That's a good idea.
And then on top of that, now you got Kai Cenat, right? Kai Cenat, who stopped streaming, who who also was one of the main pushers of, hey, you want to stream? Get GTA 6 when it comes out. Get you a little setup and start streaming GTA 6. And motherfuckers took that shit to heart when he said that.
But in that same sentiment, though, what did Syndrome say in Incredibles? If everyone's super, no one's super.
Yeah,
exactly.
You've oversaturated the market. How is anybody going to find
that? Is like, you're not gonna have any real viewership.
Exactly.
You're gonna have 2 over there, 1 here, 5 there, 6 there, 7 here, 8 here.
How's anybody gonna find you organically? If it's 1,000 channels to search from in the search.
And this field, it really has to be something you enjoy, right? So like for me, I've never been a GTA person. Like I could watch someone play it all day, but me playing it myself, no.
Nobody would enjoy watching me play it because I only play single player.
Right. So my thing is, it's gonna be a lot of people saying they don't really care for the game, care for the concept. They're gonna just try to make a little setup and play the game just to try and get some money in, and you're gonna be putting out mid content.
Streaming money already dry as it is.
Yeah, and you're saturating the market because you're trying to make it out, and you don't even really like this shit. You don't even like GTA. You don't even really like streaming, but you're just trying to break in some easy, quick cash.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing though. Is like streaming for a long time separates the people that want to do that shit and the people that won't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
With a game like GTA, you know, when you grew up playing GTA, I guarantee you 75% of the people didn't complete the story. It was just, shit, let's get this wanted level up. Let's go kill some shit. Let me do this shit for like 30 minutes to an hour.
I've never beat GTA 3 because it came out when I was in middle school.
Like,
you know what I mean? Like,
I've only beaten Vice City Stories, Liberty City Stories, and 5. But that was like, you know, at the time it was single player and no multiplayer available to me. And
I've only seen the end of San Andreas and only saw the end because I looked it up on YouTube when I was 19.
Bro,
I beat 4 and 5. That's it.
The only Dragon on I beat was San Andreas. That was the one where you played as CJ, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That was the only one I played, and the only one I fucking beat was San Andreas.
I made it like halfway through.
Well, they had the whole cast of Fridays and
floated to something else, you know. I think Kingdom Hearts 2 came out around that time. I was like, all right, nigga, I got Sephiroth to beat, you know?
Like, it's just, if you're not going to enjoy it, because 9 times out of 10, everybody who's playing Grand Theft Auto right now is playing it for GTA Online, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If that's not going to be out for the next year, it's going to be a litmus test for people.
It's gonna be a dead period.
People who are going to play this game. And
absolutely,
what are you going to do with this game? Are you going to actually beat the story? Are you going to do all the side content?
It's the RP stuff that people are wanting to get bank off of. You're not going to be able to do that.
You're not going to be able to do that because it's not out on PC. For the people who play GTA Online, you're not going to do that because they haven't even announced when that's going to be released yet for the consoles. Like, what type of game is this?
The marketing is all telling you, get a PS5 for this game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm curious to see how November is going to run. Everybody has already cleared out their schedules so that they can release their...
Godzilla coming out in November.
Literally gave off all their employees the day off for GTA. They said, we're not even going to try to play this game with y'all. We're not even going to take the chance of y'all calling out. We're just going to give you the motherfucking day off. They said we're just going to be closed the day it comes out because we already know what's about to happen.
That's only small businesses can do that shit, man.
Department of Homeland Security ain't doing that, sir.
Yeah, I was gonna say, boy, you work somewhere like the bank or something, that bring your ass.
Man, hey, check this out. The day it comes out, I'm going to be at work in the morning looking at that call out list. Under the age of 30. As soon as you come back, hey, go ahead and write that statement, Chief. Go ahead and write that.
I'm out for the next 72 hours, nephew.
You got scheduled leave? Okay, you good. Write a statement, bro. Because, I know what you was doing.
Yo, that shit.
Don't add your supervisor on
But
PS.
it's like you were saying though, Joe,
I can
with
see
this,
you.
right? With the oversaturation, because one of the things that I find as a struggle with when it came to streaming was actually trying to play something and be lively about it while on
Yeah.
camera. Because it's
You
like
got to be on the whole time.
you get caught up in how you normally would play a game, right?
Mhm.
In your silence or in your moment, and if you
Yeah,
react, you react, right? But when you're streaming, you always have to be reacting.
It's very performative.
Yeah, right. It's very
it is.
performative. So it's like, and then you got to find a game that you love to the point where you can be performative. So people who are gonna buy this just thinking that shit, just buying GTA 6 is gonna be what I need, about to have a very rude motherfucking awakening. Especially you spent money on a whole rig and setup.
They're gonna be mad.
You're gonna be mad
Because a lot of people think it's gonna be instant paper too.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's not.
That's the worst part.
Right.
Every 2 weeks, nigga.
Bro, I streamed for 3 months straight and probably only brought in like 50 followers for 3 months. And on Kick, you don't start getting monetized until 75.
Shit.
It's a wasteland out there.
What my man in Boondocks said when they was in jail, because I want you to like it.
Like,
You gotta like this shit. You gotta love this shit, bro. Yeah, they think that other people think they're just gonna hit record, start playing, and just cha-ching. No.
What happens when your girl come in the room and she gonna be like, "You still on the game?" What happens then? What you gonna do on camera? What you gonna do?
that's
What you gonna do?
motherfuckers. That's the shit that motherfuckers are looking for. The shit
Mhm.
that's not scripted.
Uh-huh.
Those moments is what they're looking for. Oh shit, your girl done walked in. What now? What's about to happen? They want that drama. They're not even here for the fucking game. They're here to see your fucking drama.
Mhm. Mhm. And the sad part is that people are going to generate fake.
Drama.
You know what I mean?
Fake drama. Hey babe, while I'm playing the game, come in here and be mad and throw some water at me or some shit because I'm playing the game.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Clip
Like,
it,
that
put it on
shit is
YouTube, they
so-
bring people back. But I mean, eventually the fakers, they are gonna get ousted. I mean,
And they always do. Like
Yeah.
you can always tell, like, all right, bro, that was fucking scripted or some shit. Like,
But the
Like,
first
you
few
know,
weeks are always terrible.
even if you do get a boom and you get a lot of little quick instant money, when people find out your stick or your gimmick, that paper's gonna evaporate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. This is why I always preach, like, be yourself, be who you really are. Like, you know what I'm saying?
man.
Yeah.
Look, my
Yeah.
biggest motto when I was streaming is like, yo, I am not no fucking hardcore gamer. I am not no over exaggerated gamer. I am a chill space for people to come in, enjoy the game, and we can have conversation and fuck around with this game. This is what I'm offering. If that's not
Yeah.
for you, that's cool.
Why?
But don't come in here thinking I'm gonna be on some, I'm gonna fucking wear a fucking maid outfit once we reach a certain amount of fucking subscribers.
Negative.
No, that's not happening.
Negative.
Thanks
That's
for the
not
stuff.
happening. Like,
The most reaction you're gonna get from me is us doing these live reactions for these state of plays and shit. That's it. For real talk, I ain't doing none of that bullshit,
Yeah.
bro.
I ain't doing none
yeah.
of that bullshit, bro. Like, bro,
Because that's me really excited in the moment. I
Yeah.
can't fake that shit.
right.
Or like I gotta say, our genuine self would be like, let's say we're playing Destiny and we got the full team on, we running a raid. We talking shit, we acting up. Bungie gonna hold me, I'm gonna go on a raid,
Yeah.
throw my sticks up. It's all genuine, you know what I'm saying? But like, we're not even really worried about engaging the audience. It's just us. It's just the boys talking shit for the night. We all
Like-
on, so it's just like,
Like the real reactions a lot of the time that I do enjoy are like niggas trying to rank up in a game, you know what I'm saying? Competitive mode, like seeing that shit. Like, you know, let me see you get to bronze, silver, gold, platinum, master rank or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Let me see that. Cause how you gonna act when a nigga, you know, one death combo you know what I'm saying? Like, let me see some shit like that. I want
Which
to
is
see your
actually what
reaction.
I'm about to start doing when I get back.
Like I need to see how you gonna act when a nigga just like piece you up, parry every move, knock you off the stage. You know what I'm saying? Like
Shit is not fun.
shit is
Right,
not
shit's
fun.
fun.
You gonna rage. That is real
Man.
rage.
When
And you know
you're
what?
at your rank up match and
Oh,
you
yeah.
get bodied, what happens then?
Yup. And see, this is why I got plans. I got plans to jump back into the streaming, but I wanted to do it when Dragon Dogma and comes out with their new DLC in October. I literally have been playing nothing but Dragon's Dogma 2 for like the last few days, trying to build my character, build back my pawn, get to where I am, because I know when that fucking DLC drops, I'm gonna be mad. I was already getting mad playing the fucking base game because my character would get stun locked. I was fucking furious, cussing the game out. I'm like, you know what? This is gonna be perfect. This is genuine reaction, and I'm getting pissed off because why the fuck are you in the ground for 5 fucking seconds and I'm tapping A? Get the fuck up, bitch!
You gotta hit the Caleb City. Boy, he lagging. Bro,
like I remember I was in my bed, bro, on my laptop. I'm like, get the fuck up, get the fuck up. I'm tapping A. I'm like, bitch, why are you dizzy? And I'm like, I have knockdown resistance of 560. Bitch, you shouldn't touch the floor.
Yeah.
It's like, that shit is like, I bet. That's the shit. I'm like, yo, this is what I'm offering. Cool. But it's like,
the real you come out.
Yeah, like the unhinged you was like, oh shit, that nigga really was broke character there. That nigga was not calm. He was not collective. That shit really pissed him off. So it's like, I look forward to seeing when all these new people come for GTA 6 and how it's going to be so saturated. And then you're going to start seeing you don't really like this fucking game. You can start telling automatically, yeah, you don't really like this shit. You're not playing this shit.
Here's gonna be a social experiment. I'm gonna find 10 streamers with like 1 viewer, and I'm just gonna follow them for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna see how they react. Like, what are they gonna do for the next 2 weeks on GTA?
Because I already know what a lot of people are gonna do. A lot of people are gonna be trying to hurry up and get the story uploaded online first. That's what they're trying to do. So you're gonna be missing all the meat and potatoes that they claim they're gonna have in the game. So yeah, I give it 2 weeks. 2 weeks and shake the tree. Everyone's gonna fall out.
We'll see what happens then. Like by Christmas, I expect Christmas is gonna be an interesting time. Like, that's gonna be a second period. But we'll see what happens with GTA 6. A lot of stuff is going off with that. But also brought up the Sony thing of them getting rid of physical media altogether. That is something that's just inevitable. I have a couple of notes here. Sony Interactive Entertainment CEO says that AI is a powerful tool that will help PlayStation. Says our goal is to always be the best place to play and the best place to publish. We see AI as a powerful tool to help us in this mission. They are also currently running a collaborative pilot with Bandai Namco to explore how generative AI can best serve creators in video production. So they're going to do a lot of things with AI as well as, getting rid of digital media, physical media altogether. We also have Bungie, reporting huge losses. PlayStation still posting record profits in the quarter of their latest financial results. Even though people are being let go from Bungie, they let go a lot of people over the last month after the push. I think they're in season 2 of Marathon right now.
Mm-hmm.
So they're downsizing, even though they're putting out like, hey, yeah, numbers is up, employment is down. So, Sony, I don't know what they're doing, man. It's clear what direction that they're trying to go and what they perceive the market is going. How do y'all feel about Sony as a whole right now? I also have the state of play games that they announced, but we can talk about that in a second because it's really bugging me that this physical.
I am just picking up on what I said last time. Gaming as a market is being priced out for everyone, right? Shifting away from disc production is a wild choice, but what it tells me is that they basically guaranteed the next generation will not even have a disc drive. What does that mean for your players that supported physical PS5 games? You're telling them, hope you still got your PS5. Keep that forever. Right? Could they in the future come out with some sort of like disc to digital system? Maybe, but I don't think they will.
Because here's the other problem they've had this issue over the last few weeks.
Yeah.
They removed at least like 200 digital movies off their site. They've been removing people's accounts from like the Sony ecosystem. So now people don't even have access to their games or movies anymore.
The
Unless
PlayStation
I
3
heard
and
about that, by the
PlayStation Vita
way, the
stores
account shit.
are, yeah.
Just heard about that literally today, and how you have like if you haven't logged into that shit for 3 years, they
Within
have
3
the right
years.
to remove your fucking account.
Yeah.
I was like, excuse the fuck out of me, what?
Right.
You know, I know that the consoles are a lot older and have already been phased out, but the PS3 and PS Vita digital stores are being removed next year. And I've gone in on my PS Vita just to check it. The problem with this is that there's a lot of games that are just you can't search for them. The search function is damn near broken. If you go into the little libraries where they have like, oh, go through this A through whatever list, you'll see it's like, wait a second, where is this game? It's supposed to be here. But then if you go under a different section, then it'll show up there. If you try to search for it, it won't show up. It's a mess.
Yeah.
It shows you, if anything, clearly they've switched to some sort of AI service with their searches. Clearly. And it is bugged how their entire store appears. So I feel like this is just another sign for that's what we're going to expect with the PS4, PS5 store to happen eventually too.
So it's just a bad time all around. They're delisting games. Their search function for games right now are broken. Delisting movies when people want to buy movies. They are the owners of Blu-ray. They are the Blu-ray disc makers. And the fact that they are going to stop production for their first-party games, I think altogether for Blu-rays is going to be interesting to see because of, I know Xbox has Project Helix coming out. We don't know for sure what that's going to look like. I'm pretty sure that's going to be more closer to, the Steam box or, the ROG Ally, something just digital only that you don't need a disc for. You're going to have to download service or whatever. It's going to be, we can tell that it's just going to be this type of infrastructure from now on. And even Xbox is probably going to move away from disc altogether because.
Oh, they've announced that already.
Yeah.
They announced it. Yeah, they announced it. They
now
also to do the same.
At the very least with Sony, right? There are different third-party companies that handle production. So the major producer is out. We'll see if this trickles down to every other producer. I hope not. But it's a bad sign either way.
And we've also, do y'all remember back in like 2013 when they did announce Xbox One and PS4? The big thing that Xbox One had pushing for them was DRM and how the licensing media meant that you had to be always online. Even if you had the disc, you always had to be online to play this game. And PS4 and Sony were like, you don't need to do that. You don't need to have this online capability to play your game. If you got it, you got it. We're going to allow you to play your games regardless of the system. And then Xbox had to walk that back. Now both of them are coinciding with this sort of future where it's like, no, you got to be online to even download the game.
The people that are on top back then, I think they probably retired or phased out, and then they put the wrong people in charge.
Yeah.
And now we're getting this. And so the people that had those morals and ethics that thought about the gamer, because that's the thing now. They don't think about the gamer anymore. All they're thinking about is dollars and cents.
Yeah, it's more about the investors at this point.
Yeah, they don't care about the gamers anymore. So that's the thing of the past. So the people way back when, they're probably looking in like, what the fuck? Like that's not what I was doing. That's not what we built. That's not how we do things. That's just it's fucked up.
Yeah,
It's fucked up. And they don't fuck with us. So
yeah.
Get your games how you can, man.
Yeah, get your games how you can. It's
The
title of this episode is already Gaming Future is Bleak. Like
yeah.
Get them how you can, bro.
And that's the thing is like, I want to be very clear. There's no team to say mine is the best one anymore.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Right? You are a consumer and you are gonna be served one way or another, right? It's just a matter of like, hey, do they let you take the work home and you shoot it up yourself? Do they shoot it up for you? Do they tell you when and how to shoot it up? That's where we're at with games. You know what I mean? And it's a terrible market because we've already seen live service games get phased out within a week, right? And then it's like they never existed anymore, right? Hell, the Godzilla game I got last summer for the PS4, you can't find that digitally nowhere, brother. Nowhere.
Anthem, Battleborn, Concord. Remember
Marvel
those games?
Adventures.
Yeah.
High Guard.
What's the other one? Paragon or something? Like,
Yeah.
all of these games you can't just play anymore. All of them are defunct.
And somebody, multiple somebodies, poured money into those games. I'm talking about bought the collector edition, bought all the microtransactions, all of that shit. And for what? And for what? What do they own?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
They just pulled the plug, said, "I fuck with you. Bye."
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So it's like, there's no way to go. I mean, honestly, the one way to go, if you want to own anything, look at that flag back there in AD's image and you'll get your answers.
Listen,
Not saying anything out loud, but
Just look at the flag. If you can see it, you see what it is.
Hey, you reminded me. I got the same bitch in my room too, but it's not up. I need to put that bitch back up.
hey man, listen, we repping good sauce over here. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
do what the game I was talking about at the beginning of the episode. It would be like them.
Yes, please. Because it's just a ridiculous time, bro. Like, I will support developers more than anything because there are a lot of developers who just want to make the game and they want to get it out any way they can. So in that regard, if they're putting out a physical release, of course I'm about a physical release, especially if they're a small developer, right? But if you know that like this is the way that the market is going and you're just going to phase it out simply because of the different factors, like I understand it from this perspective, right? There are multiple people who are involved when it comes to physical production. You have the different warehouses, you have the different manufacturers, you got the retailers that sell the games, blah 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 blah. And by going straight digital, you cut out the middleman, which is why GameStop wanted to buy eBay because there was a still market for them to do physical retailing on certain stuff. I said at some point this week, like shit, if they are going all digital, GameStop might as well make a pivot to like board games and Warhammer and trading card games or something, man. Because otherwise, they're gonna go like Blockbuster. You know what I'm saying? They might have to do GameFly shit where you're gonna have to rent games out. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a terrible future where a lot of these retailers won't really be carrying these games anymore. It might just be a poster on the wall. You know what I'm saying? Like it says, "Hey, game coming soon." And then it's just going to be a Nintendo section right there in the middle because they still release physical games. It's going to be defunct in like Target, Walmart. What are they going to do with these electronic sections with all of these physical games? Are they just going to like say, "Hey, sale to buy two get one free"? You know what I'm saying? Like it's a interesting case and scenario when all of this stuff is going to go out the window. Yeah, man, I don't like where Sony is doing with this. I'm probably one of the few Nintendo capers on this. I hate being that guy, and this we probably beat a dead horse at this point. Let's talk about some games. Let's talk about some actual games that are coming out.
Summer Games Fest.
Summer Games Fest. Why are we all here?
I was only happy for Summer Game Fest for one fucking reason. And
Me too.
Because they showed the freaking trailer for Monster Hunter Ascendance. That was it. That was all I was looking for. When I saw that shit, I yelled at the top of my lungs. I said, "Fuck who in the house right now. Y'all gonna hear my joy." Like, That's it. I was like, you gonna hear my fucking joy.
Final Fantasy VII Revelation. We finna finish this thing out.
We up.
Because we were talking about it at work. He was like, yeah, they already announced it. And then, like, literally, I get home, Summer Games Fest, they dropped the trailer. I'm like, oh, we lit. But it's just
I personally feel like... Oh, no, what were you going to say?
One thing I need in that game, and it'll be perfect. Cloud versus Rufus round 3. I need that. Because the remake trilogy has, like, they've changed their whole dynamic. They done turned Cloud and Rufus Shinra into a rivalry. And right now in the remake series, Rufus is my favorite character. He's had more presence than Sephiroth to me, especially in Rebirth.
Especially considering how Rufus does go out in the game, it would be so much cooler if it's because of a fight with Cloud. Yeah.
I need a fight. And also, like in Rebirth, their fight, you know, everyone knows 7. Kate Sith betrays you, takes the keystone.
Mm-hmm.
Shinra is like, you know what? I'm about to go fight this nigga in front of these people so I can cause a distraction so y'all can get away. And they're like, why?
Yeah.
He's like, why not? I'm about to go fight this nigga. What y'all gonna do? Stop me? Like, I like the storytelling they're doing with that, the rivalry they built. So to close it out, I need that third fight.
Yeah.
And then, that was my favorite fight in the game too. Because
I'm very excited for it.
Like, a lot of people hated it, but it was just one of those, it's like, you've been hacking and slashing the whole game, and this is the one nigga that's gonna punish you for hacking and slashing.
Yeah.
You gotta find that one opening, reload, and beat the shit out of him. But yeah, I need that third fight. I need that. If they don't have that, I'm gonna trade it in for 35 cents at GameStop.
That's all they're gonna offer.
They give me 35 cents because I'm a pro member.
Oh man, I got the list of games here. Shit, man, because there was a lot of games that was announced. Let's start with the Sony State of Play. They got 20 games on this list. Starting off at the top, Ace Combat 8, Wings of Thief, coming out October 2nd, 2026. Then they have Bancho the Chef, Control Resonant, Dune Awakening, Dynasty Warriors 3 Complete Edition Remastered,
Yes.
God of War Lao Fei, Marathon, Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls, Wolverine, Ill, which is a horror game, Kimuri.
Oh, it did look good.
No Rest for the Wicked, coming October 2026, Onimusha, Phantom Blade Zero, Rayman Legends Retold, Silent Hill Townfall, which is actually coming out September 24th, excuse me. Stuntman Hollywood, which actually looked really good. The Lost Wild, Tomb Raider, Legacy of Atlantis, and Until Dawn 2. Jay, I know there is at least a couple games that you have on this list. I know you was excited about Ace Combat, Dynasty Warriors 3, Marvel Tokon. Any games on this list for y'all? Put the whole thing.
Ill looked good. I was Ill and Dynasty Warriors as well. The Wolverine game looked interesting, but I don't know if it might be something I play versus more like something I'll probably just watch. The God of War La Fey looks real interesting because I'm a big Pantheon guy. I come from playing Smite. Me and AD play Smite, so different Pantheons are shit. So when I saw there was a bunch of different freaking Pantheons involved, I'm like, all right,
different gods of war.
Yeah, I was like, all right, that might be something I might be more interested in because I was like, I love that shit. But those are the only ones really from like the State of Play that have my interest. I think if I'm looking back at it.
Yeah, Onimusha, I was excited for. I do want to get into Onimusha. Phantom Blade Zero, I think, also looked okay. Really, anything that wasn't like horror based, y'all can keep it. You got that, P. Until Dawn 2, that actually looked really good. Them going to the island, I'm gonna watch some gameplay of that. Like, I want to see other people stream that, but just like
they actually also teased Pennywise for that too. They're bringing Pennywise
for Until Dawn.
Yes.
Oh, that might be kind of crazy. Hey,
what?
That might be kind of crazy. I got.
Oh man,
I want to
talk about Pennywise.
Yeah, I'm about to say I want to see him in a little jig.
That's crazy.
Because, like, I think in the first one, they added a bunch of other horror characters. And I think for this one, they teased the balloon and the little voice for Pennywise.
I might. I'm not gonna play it, but I might be interested to see.
He said, "I ain't gonna play
I
it."
will watch it from a distance.
Yeah, I need to see some discussion on it. I want to see other people play it. I got to see how it turns out. I ain't even mad at it. Okay. Then we got the actual Summer Games Fest. There was a lot of different stuff in here, bro.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm kind of glad that my boy Jeff didn't do the bullshit he did last year with High Guard. I'm glad he learned to shut the fuck up and not do that shit that he did last year. Because if he had did it again, I'd be like, Jeff, bro.
Like, I'm out.
You talking about that voice Kratos?
No. I'm talking about when Jeff Keighley announced High Guard is the last game last year, and then that motherfucker on release was just like
flopped,
terrible,
bro. It shut down the first week, bro. And he had this big. I've played it. It looks amazing.
Yeah,
they're taking an innovative change when it comes to shooting and all of that. He had all these high remarks, and then he dropped the trailer, and everybody in the chat was like, "You didn't just save the last spot for this shit."
Yeah,
he made a good decision with Final Fantasy being the last one.
Yeah, bro, like way better than last year.
That was a great
decision.
The
crazy thing is like they had announced Tifa for Street Fighter 6 right before that, and I was just like, all right now. Okay.
Bro, we was all worried. We was all worried, like,
because I was like,
don't do
I just saw Tifa.
You better be leading into something.
Like, yeah, you might as well bring boy. And they brought Hamaguchi out on stage for it. So I was like, he would not be here just for Street Fighter. Like, what are we talking about?
You gotta bring the Street Fighter devs for that one. Like, there's no way. But no,
bro, that shit was like, everybody was like, "Hey, bro, please don't pull the same nonsense you did last year.
Yeah,
like, please don't."
Nah.
And he came through. He didn't do anything stupid like that. And I'm like, thank you, Jeff. Thank you.
Yep. Here's the craziest thing. I got a couple of the games here. We got Resident Evil Veronica remake, Alien Isolation 2, a Cuphead sequel, a pixelated version of Cuphead called Mighty Cuphead Adventure, Gen Atlas, Project Robot, Blood Message, and then the craziest shit that me and Jay reacted to, the fucking Stranger Than Heaven trailer with Snoop Dogg and Tupac.
Tupac, yeah, that was weird, bro. That was weird. Because I was watching y'all react to that, and I even typed in the chat. I was like, "Was that fucking Tupac?" I was like,
me and Jeff literally look like, nah, bro.
Nah.
I can't do
Ain't
it.
no way.
Nah.
Ain't no way.
Fucking
we're not here for that.
That was the craziest moment. We got some more details about that. I don't know still.
I still don't. Yeah. Like, just the whole deal is that, like, the developers said that they got the okay from his estate. Now, his estate is owned by, like, the label, basically, right? So then people were like, that don't mean shit. What about his family? And so then they added in saying that, like, they got the okay from his family. But, like, when you look into how the shit with his family and his estate is going, I don't know what to think about that. Because why would they all of a sudden be like, hey, yeah, we're okay with this. But they have had no, like, ability to access his estate in any other form before. Right. To me, it comes off like Snoop was like, hey, man, what if we put in Tupac too? And they were like, bet. Let's put in Tupac too. Because, I mean, who did the hologram, bro? It was Snoop. It was Snoop.
Yeah, Snoop did it. Yeah. Yep.
So it just it reeks too much to me of like, hey, Snoop has some sort of control over how they can handle his likeness. And whatever, man. Hey, look, people are gonna feel how they feel about it. I have convictions that tell me, like, digital necromancy is just weird. So that's how I feel about it. I don't really like it.
Yeah.
Right.
No, for real. Now do a jig. No, crazy.
bro.
Yeah, because they're like, oh, we're gonna make him how Pac would be if he was alive today. How do you niggas know?
How do you know that?
How do you know?
That?
They're gonna make him look like above the rim, like I don't know, man. It's gonna be kind of questionable. We
That shit, bro.
what else? We got Mortal Shell 2, Sand.
Okay, by the way, that is actually really good. I played the demo. They made a lot of like quality of life changes. It's so much smoother. It's really good. It's really good.
What kind of game is it?
It is a Dark Souls type game. But so the way it works is the characters are not like you don't pick one off the gate. You have these different shells, and each cell is like a warrior of some sort of merit. And when you inhabit the shell, you gain that warrior skill set and can use it. But the cool aspect is too, like while you're fighting, you kind of have like a second phase. So you can get damaged to the point you get damaged out your shell, and then you're just like your regular base character. But if you survive and do enough damage in the fight, you can then re-equip your shell back on while you're fighting. So you gotta like, if you're good enough, you can kind of use that as a mechanic to help you keep the fight going. But it is very good. It's again very Dark Souls like. So it has that challenge to it. So it's not gonna be no walk in the park for those who can't play Dark Souls game. It's one of those you just gotta get good.
Okay.
you get good. That's it. But I like it though. Like there's this one aspect like you could put like different medallions on, and one I found was like you have a smaller parrying window, but when you parry, you do a greater backlash attack from parrying. So I have it on. So like the parry window is small as fuck. Like you can fuck it up, but every time you do it though, it does so much damage back on the backlash. So it makes it worth it. I promise you, it is a good game. The demo is out on Steam and other places. Give it a try. I recommend it. If you don't like it, cool, but at least give it a whirl. I promise. It looks fantastic. It feels fantastic.
Okay. Okay. I might have to peep it. Then we got, of course, Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resync. We got some word on that. Platinum Games coming out talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that. Gundam Rogue Orbit 2027 release date. What else? We got Control Resonance, Guild Wars 3, Star Wars Galactic Racer, End of the Abyss, Virtual Fighter Crossroads, a new RuneScape game, RuneScape Dragon Wilds, Soul Frame, Grounded 2 trailer, Man of Honor, which is an expansion for the Mafia of the Old Country, Billy the Puppet, Saw Genesis, Star Wars Zero Company, Lords of the Fallen 2, Blood of the Dawn Walker, and Among Us. Yeah, some Among Us stuff in there. An expansion for 007 First Light, Gothic Remake, Ion 2, some Wuthering Waves, whatever. Okay, Hot Wheels Infinite Rush, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, Attack on Titan 3. Definitely looking
Very
into that.
excited for that.
Definitely gonna
Very
get
excited
that.
for that.
I ain't gonna hold you. That looks really good.
I had a really fun time playing the first two games. It's the best way I can explain it is that it's a clone of Monster Hunter. But Tecmo Koei's clone of Monster Hunter is like very like it's got a lot of verticality to it. You can go really high in the air and stuff like that, right? So what they were able to do was with the first couple of games, they worked in like the ODM sort of style. The second game goes all the way through the third season. So it was kind of like one of those things like they've got to finish this at some point, right? The third game looks great because it's going to cover the entire story. So you don't have to play either one of the two games previous. It's going to have all the story that was in that. They did come out with a developer's like video at the beginning of the month, the day before Anime Expo. It was like a 45-minute video. I happened to watch that. The gameplay for it looks like the same thing they did for Dynasty Warriors, where they upped the engine on that for the Dynasty Warriors Origins engine, is what they've done for Attack on Titan 3. More of the same, just way more snappy. There's more of a like exploration type of vibe to it. Mm-hmm. In the original one, there was a mode where you would leave the castle walls, but you would load up into a stage and you would have to like rescue the land for that stage, clear the Titans out, sort of make more land, right? Mm-hmm. In this one, it's going to be more of an expansive area where you leave from the walls and you're on the horse and you're going to these different areas where like the Titans are like, oh, that's an old base we could use. Let's clear the Titans out of that so that way we could use that to create a base. Oh, there's an old farmland place. Let's go there, clear that out so that way we can have more resources, right? It seems more like how Attack on Titan is just lived in the show. And the few scenes that they showed of action for like season 4 looked like, oh, we're about to do that whole fight on the back of Aaron's back and everything. Like I'm excited for all that. The battle where Aaron attacks in the middle of Marley, right? Mm-hmm. And like, you know, the dude is giving the speech and then you just
out the building.
We're gonna be able to play as Aaron during that or as any of the other squad members during that. So like
it's gonna be hard.
Yeah, this is the one. This is the Attack on Titan game.
Streamers is that's the game.
Yeah.
Not Grand Theft Auto. Yeah. This is the game.
Yeah. Attack on Titan.
Paying attention. That's the one. Be different.
Yes, please. Then we got Sea of Remnants, Chronicles of Medieval, Hitman World of Assassins with Wiz Khalifa, which is crazy. Power World, The Wolf Among Us 2, and The Wolf Among Us Remastered. A new Stellar Blade. Street Fighter 6 Year 4 with Tifa, and of course we ended off with Final Fantasy 7 Revelation. A lot of great stuff. I'm not gonna hold you. Them dropping off the airship into the different lands. I was like, oh, this is kind of
that high wind finally.
That was tough.
Because my whole thing was like, in the original game, you would land the highland on the ground because it's just that old school open world idea for what we saw for JRPGs. Today, there's no way that thing was going to touch the ground if it's an old open world. So the next best thing, having us leap out and be able to land somewhere in our chosen area of that map, man, couldn't be happier with it.
Because also, Wu-Tai's getting its own little arc because it didn't even touch it like it was supposed to in Rebirth. So that's going to be...
Rocket Town's going to get something later. I'm excited for everything we're getting. And especially considering like the sort of like B-line story that's happening in Rebirth with Lodbrok and his involvement with Wu-Tai. We're going to get a crazy story we never got before with Wu-Tai this time. Then
you know what? I know where round 3 is going to happen at. In Wu-Tai.
Yeah.
Because Saruf is Rufus.
Yeah.
Anyone that don't know, sorry. But, my choice Saruf is Rufus. If y'all did pay attention to Rebirth.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay with me. I don't know what none of that means. But guess what?
He's the person who was secretly helping Wu-Tai.
I don't know what none of this means. I'm just letting you know I'm playing all of them all at once. Don't worry about it. Y'all will get the messages when I get through Final Fantasy.
It's gonna be a fun experience for you.
That's all I'm saying. Because I have them, I just haven't touched them. So that's all it is.
I will say I like Rebirth more than Remake.
Yeah. It's hard to go back. I told that to AD a couple of times. Like, you can't. Once you played Remake, that's the last time you're gonna play Remake.
Oh shit!
So you're gonna play Rebirth and be like, I can't do that shit no more.
Oh no, because like you got to think like. Remake is doing your whole Midgar section. So they took originally a 35 minute section and they made it 40
hours. Yeah.
No. Excuse me?
Yeah.
That's a crazy expansion.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I would say disc 1 ain't even done until the end of Rebirth.
Yes.
So you remember disc 1 is where the stuff with Aaron happens, and then you move on to disc 2. Disc 1 ain't done until the end of Rebirth.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'll get to that. I'll get into that.
Yeah.
Then we got the Xbox showcase. Probably the weakest out of all of them, but it was still
I didn't watch it.
It
I
was
ain't gonna lie to
it
you.
was still some interesting stuff, but it was still kind of weak. They started off with Gears of War E8, which looked good. It looked good. Fable had a new trailer, and then Halo Combat Evolved with 3 new missions, Plague Tale Resonance, Persona 4 Revival, the big thing that we were coming out for. Also Persona 6, crazy. We got to see at least something about that. State of Decay 3, Sea of Thieves, Metro 2039, the sequel to Senua, Fallout 76, Doom the Dark Ages, Crazy Taxi reboot. They released the 25th anniversary Xbox Series X console, Age of Empires 4, Minecraft Dungeons 2, Magician the Devil's Deal. I don't know about that one. Valor Mortis, Elder Scrolls Online, DLC expansion, whatever. Microsoft Flight Simulator, Where Winds Meet, Castlevania Belmont's Curse, which I liked how that looks. Vivarium, which I also liked how that looked. It was that 80s anime Ghibli thing where they were in like the little thing. Yeah, that looked really good. The second to last thing was Spyro: A Realm Beyond, a new Spyro game. Cool. And then Clockwork Revolution. And then they go into a bunch of different stuff for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. Not really too much for real off of them. But then they announced the thing that I didn't even talk about for real, but closing and or selling off their studios. So I mentioned Senua had a new sequel released.
Yeah.
Within
days later,
the studio for Senua is apparently being closed down. Like, who was it? Double Fine. I had them up here.
Damn.
I had it up here. It's like 3 different studios that they said that they're closing down. Damn. I wish I had. I don't know where it went. But yeah, man, I don't know what the fuck they're thinking. They announced all of these different games, and then they said, "Fuck it, these studios are going away."
They did that shit last year with that one game that I had interest in. It was like a thieving game with a crew. They announced that bitch and then closed that shit down.
This is why it's like Summer Games Fest is a great thing for like the consumers, but I know those devs are all like, oh my god, like I don't know. So especially like the third party devs or like the ones that are under Microsoft's banner. I'm like, am I gonna make it till the end of next month? Because quarter 3 starts within 3 weeks after that. And if we just really pay attention to how these things go, right? As a person who was laid off before quarter 2, that's how these things happen. Like right before the next quarter, they're like, all right, cool. This is what the budget is. And boom. So it's sad that gaming is just so corporate now. But like you said, you can expect it at this point.
Mm-hmm. It's a sad thing to see, which is why I'm hoping that at least those devs, because they're really talented, to get picked up by somebody. Like, it's a sad thing to see where, hey, I'm gonna put out this game. We're finally
make their own studio, like the people that did Obscura 33. They made their own studio and look what they came up with.
Yeah, but they had to go through a lot. They talked about like their dev woes, and if this didn't make it, they might be out of business for real. They got to go somewhere else. So I'm glad that they made their hit. I just really hope that the people from Double Fine and everything else really find somebody to buy them. Sega, not Microsoft, Sega, Nintendo, Bandai Namco, somebody pick them up. They're good.
Yeah. I mean, did you also hear about the Sega news too a few months back about them closing down those mega projects they had?
Yeah, I got it. I got right here. They canceled their Super game, and like they are shifting a little bit away from their live service stuff and scaling back.
And personally, I'm fine with them closing out a concept game that we never saw anything for, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it would have been cool for a Sega All-Stars game, but brother, That's what they got Sonic Racing for. They straight up showed us like, hey, we're just gonna put all our characters of all time in Sonic Racing, and that's good enough, right?
Bro, Sega literally is sitting on something that can make them money, and they just
Sega and Capcom.
And they choose not to fucking do it. Because if Sega
Square.
was to come out with a motherfucking Child Baby game like Child Garden, but just flush
they could have made a whole app by now.
They made bank on that shit, bro.
They could have made an app that was just literally a port of the mode from Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
And it's just all the Child Babies, add some new morphs, some new things, some new gardens. And you would have had bang, bro, bang.
Yeah.
You could even did a monetization shit with like the clothes and some toys or whatever. You could have had. It was
just goes back to what I've always said: Japanese niggas both love and are afraid of money.
Like, I don't get it. It's like you have this. You're just sitting on it. It's there. You have a guaranteed money maker, and you refuse to do it.
Like that is the ever expanding one where they could have treated like Tamagotchi Digimon, you know?
Oh yeah,
like
it could have been its own thing at the time where those were popular. It could have been its own thing.
Tamagotchi just came out with a brand
beyond
new
your
game, and they are doing good. Like
if you had this Dreamcast version, that was the Tamagotchi
yes.
on your memory card.
I got it right there, bro.
You know, so it's like they could have easily said, "Well, fuck, Dreamcast is going the way of the jungle, so let's fucking." Make a peripheral. You know how Pokemon had the Pokemon Pikachu?
Yeah, the Pokemon Go Plus. Like, they got that still. Like, remember it came, what was it, the Heart Walker or whatever that came with Gold?
Yeah.
Heart Gold or something?
Heart Gold or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Like,
it's right there for them.
This shit. Like,
it's right there for them to do, bro. Like, if you want to say,
we don't need that.
Fuck it. Here's another thing. If you don't know how to do it with that, you got Monkey Ball. Put them in the little monkey balls and put like different characters in the monkey balls, bro. Like, there's a way to go about it. There's a way.
They have so much opportunity and so much they could do.
Scared of money.
They just dropped the ball. Because it could have been so expensive, especially like with the child, right? When you had the karate and all that stuff in the racing. It was this little nugget inside of Adventures 2. But you spent so many hours in that bitch trying to get the morphs, doing the rebirths to get the Chaos Childs.
And this is before online.
Right, like, bro, you have all of this.
Like, imagine Chow Karate online. You put your best child, and it's or you could do like an open mode where every 16 random people put their best child in a bracket.
You know what I'm saying? You breed your child that has A in swimming, A in this, with your child that got an A in that, whatever, to make S child babies. Oh, you could have updated graphics, all of that shit. You could have easily made bank, and then you could have had morphs.
The daughters are tearing the child world up in SA2 to this day. Like, they're making stuff every day for the Child Garden. Like, every time I go to the little mod website, they're doing something for Child World Extended. They're still building it. Man.
Oh, you could have had it to where you even made the child babies had actual morphs for the characters. Like, we did our own morphs for them, but you could actually have the actual fucking morphs for the different characters. You could have. There's just so much. So much.
Yeah, man.
A lot of the character child was locked behind other games.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you could have did so much. Because I remember playing fucking what is it? Fantasy Star on the GameCube, and you had to get the save on the GameCube in order to bring it to Sonic Adventures to get
the
yeah,
right.
Like, bro,
I got him in SA2 right now.
I'm going back to Fantasy Star, by the way.
Model that motherfucker in.
I ain't gonna lie to you, AD. I contemplated it too because I was like, bro, I need something. I don't have anything right now until freaking Fable comes out. I'm waiting on Fable. I'm waiting on Monster Hunter, and I'm waiting on Dragon's Dogma 2. I'm like, bro, I need something.
I'm about to hop on Final Fantasy 14 once again.
I was about to say I downloaded that.
I own it. I own it on PC. I bought it on PC like last year.
You sure you own it?
I bought it on
No,
PC.
yeah. Do you own it? Do you really own Final Fantasy 14 online? Do you own it?
Right?
Y'all are sick. Y'all are sick.
Like, nah, is this
It was right there.
Do you own it? Like the fuck?
That was good. That was really good.
Yo, but it's like I have it. I'm like, damn, man, I might jump into that too. Cause I have to start over.
Yeah,
I
bro.
gotta start over.
I don't mind because like I need another game at this point. But I was gonna talk about some Square Enix stuff because alongside the Final Fantasy 14 stuff, we got the reintroduction of Dragon Quest 12. It used to be the Flames of Fate, and now it's been rebranded as Beyond Dreams.
Because they had to start the whole game all over.
If DQ 12 is just a quarter as good as DQ 11, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I personally believe it was I might be remembering something wrong.
What happened?
Maybe I'm pretty sure one of the creators of Dragon Quest passed away, and I'm not talking about Toriyama. But it was like one of the devs on it had passed away.
I think you're right about that.
Yeah.
I think you're right about that.
So I'm thinking
with it too. So
the original version of it was his work, you know? And because, you know, once someone passes, that we don't know what all they would have wanted. Maybe Square Enix was like, yo, in his memory, we want to make it entirely like original work. Who knows? Who knows?
So we gotta rebuild the team.
When we consider how like the passing of Akira Toriyama affected so much in the Dragon Ball IP being handled, like I could only imagine that what when two of the pillars of Dragon Quest pass away, that changes a lot.
Yeah, you gotta introduce more talent. You gotta bring in other people from the studio who are character designers and the like, and try to rework their works into what this new vision will be.
Because Dragon Quest 12 will look like Toriyama, but we already know it's not gonna be.
Yeah. But I'm excited to see where that goes. Also, before we get into Nintendo, I also have something in here from Kadokawa. Surprised that they're a publisher, but they are also the parent company of From Software, Spike Chunsoft, and a couple of other things. And they said that
because of that deal they did with Sony,
they got 27 games in development right now. So, hey man, listen, they're coming up. Shout out to anime.
Shueisha Games is finally making manga games based on their manga too,
Hey, it's about time.
Yeah,
it's about fucking time. All right, let me get into the Nintendo Direct stuff. Oh, what we got here? We got Rhythm Heaven Groove. Looked fun when it first showcased.
Demo was very fun.
Onimusha Wave of Sword coming to Switch 2. Dragon's Dogma 2 coming to Switch 2. Stellar Blade coming to Switch 2. Orbitals is coming September 3rd. Rayman Legends Retold is coming. A Big Walk, we got that announced last year. It's coming to Switch 2. One Piece Grand Gourmet announced. A Sanji-based
Day one for me.
Cooking game.
Day one.
Day one, absolutely. Absolutely.
And it's only like $20, $30, something like that. Like,
Rogers Base is gonna get that game day one, and if you just listen to him play in the background and not look, it's probably gonna be the greatest game ever. Just off hearing it, hearing this man play the game.
No, I guarantee you he will be excited for that game because I'm excited for it just because I'm surprised that they decided to go that type of route.
Cooking Mama Sanji edition.
Yes, yeah, Cooking Simulator. Pokopia is getting a new update where you can dive underwater, and it's also getting paid DLC. A new trailer for Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. I got the special edition on pre-order because I'm just like that. Ninjala 2, the Uncharted Planet announced. There's new online challenges for DK. And then there's also some fits coming for Donkey Kong Bonanza. Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon, the culling game simulator. Like, I don't know who greenlit this, but the vampire
basically just vampire survivors with the JJK skin.
Yeah.
And that's what I was referring to with Shueisha Games, since they're handling that. On paper it's like, okay, pretty cool, but then when you look at it, it's like, oh, It's literally just another game with an IP attached to it. Like, cool. Hey, if y'all got the license and that's how y'all want to do it, like, cool.
Yeah.
It's gonna get bought by some people. It might even be more fun than Cursed Class. Who knows?
I'm so mixed on this because I do want to try it, but I don't want to buy it.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I might ask for a gift on that one. You know what I'm saying? Lords of the Fallen 2 coming to Switch 2. Liza P Complete Edition coming to Switch 2. DMC 5 Devil Hunter Edition coming to Switch 2. A new game
that's already out. It's pretty nice. It runs at like 120 on handheld on the Switch 2. Like it's an impressive port.
Okay. They might have to port everything else now.
Yeah.
Muramasa's Revenant Blades from Vanillaware.
That was stuck on the Vita forever.
Need that.
Very impressed.
Need that. Xenoblade Trilogy having Switch 2 editions, and they're introducing new features. Xenoblade 1 introduced like ether cycles.
Xenokart.
Yes. Looked really good. I ain't gonna hold you. I might dive some time into that. And then Xenoblade Genesis, which is the whole reason why I'm getting into Xenogears and Xenosaga. Because there is some stuff about that game that looks really, really interesting. And I'm like, okay, why is this world like caving up inwards inside of itself? Like, what are we doing here? Where does the sci-fi get introduced in this fantasy land? You know what I'm saying? Because we know Xenoblade is mostly sci-fi fantasy. We only saw the fantasy aspect of this, where your main character is a part of this military academy, something like Fire Emblem Three Houses or whatever, and they go off on this grand adventure around the world.
I know things, and I'm telling you, this part of the story has been told before, and I'm excited to see it in a game.
Listen, bro, you showed me the perfect works. This is we're gonna have to have a deeper discussion on Xenoblade stuff at some point. Tell me, you know what to do, bro.
It could be its own episode.
It is definitely gonna be its own episode. We're gonna get there when we get there, though.
Yeah, series episodes. Shit.
Yeah. Everybody might have to replay all the games. Like shit. I'll do.
I'm not playing Chapter 5 again.
I will absolutely play Chapter 5 again.
I am never replaying Chapter 5
I'm playing the Prison Break again. I'm playing all of that shit again, bro.
I'm not doing that shit again.
Yeah, brother. Yeah.
Bro, I was ugly crying, bro.
I'm doing all of it. It's gonna be crazy. They introduce so much stuff. Well, let me get it. Hold on. Nintendo Switch Sports Resort was announced. I'm gonna cop that because I like Wii Sports Resort. Everybody needs like the family game or whatever. RuneScape Dragon Wilds. Hello Kitty Party Land for the Hello Kitty enjoyers. Star Fox, of course, it just came out not too long ago. Final Fantasy Resonance HD 2D port of the mobile game, but looks fantastic. Looks
that's
really good.
A day one for me. Like a HD 2D Final Fantasy old school JRPG style. Like when I saw you were flying on an airship on it, I was like, yeah, this is all Final Fantasy. Let's get it. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
Need that. And then we also got Piku Niku 2, Dragon Quest Monsters was announced coming December 3rd for Switch 1 and 2. The Dusk Bloods, which has a closed network test coming. I'm interested to play in that. Splatoon Raiders got a new trailer. I think it's coming soon. They had a direct at the end of June, which I heard some stuff about. It didn't look too bad. Deltarune Chapter 5 for those guys. Metaphor ReFantazio getting a Switch 2 port. Really like to see that. Minecraft getting a Switch 2 version. And then a whole sizzle reel of stuff. Atelier, Space Marine 2, Observer System Redux, DayZ, Metal Gear Solid Remastered, Collection 2, Rise of the Tomb Raider 20th Anniversary Edition, Tales of Eternia Remastered, SnowRunner, Fitness Boxing 3, Everbloom, Final Fantasy 14 Online coming. Then they decide to do Kingdom Hearts 4 Collection, which is cool. They dropped the cloud versions. They said if you got a cloud version, you get it cheaper if you want to do that, but you can get it physical for Switch 2. They'll have all the DLC. The demo for Kingdom Hearts 3 and Remind came out that day. And then, out of nowhere, RKO out of nowhere with Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer on the Switch on the Nintendo Direct.
No one was expecting that to happen.
A new Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer.
No one was expecting that to happen. No,
that was a lot of fucking money,
bro. Nintendo had to shell us some shit for that.
Oh, they
They're like, we need that. Fuck,
like, it's been 29 years since they got a trailer. Here's something else. Still no release date.
Oh my!
Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. You talking about not getting a trailer? The one game that pissed me off that I did not see from either at Summer Game Fest or Xbox was fucking Elder Scrolls 6. That made me really mad.
Yeah.
Because where the fuck is this game?
It don't exist.
Like, where the fuck is this game?
I hate to tell you, brother.
Like,
I got some news for you. Have a seat.
I hate to tell you,
bro.
Let me sit you down.
Bro.
Look at me when I'm talking.
That's the Southern grandma in me got to say, bless your heart. Like,
bro.
It's like, bro, I'm sorry. Starfield just came out on PS5 this year.
You're not seeing Elder Scrolls 6.
3
years minimum.
And it released broken. Minimum. And it released broken. So, like, yeah, they got their hands full. They got their hands full.
It's like we got news like 5 years.
Here's gonna be the crazy part about that, bro. Like, with all the news of everything going digital, they're gonna wait for the next console generation.
Oh yeah, I already know. Now it's definitely gonna be the next generation.
That's gonna be the console seller. That's it.
You think Kingdom Hearts 4 comes out on PS5 and?
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be cross generation.
Yeah, no, it's not that Switch 2 exclusive.
The fact that
I'm saying, you think it'll be out in this generation? That's
yes,
by the end of next year.
Yes, absolutely, yeah.
Here's the thing: they wouldn't have shown that trailer like that if they didn't have something ready with that engine
already for the other.
Because they showed us like gameplay, which by the way, I don't think was running on a Switch 2 at all.
It wasn't. It wasn't.
No, because they straight up said so. This is what they've said with their development of Final Fantasy VII Revelation that comes out early next year. They said we will be working on the Switch 2 port once we finalize the PC and PS5 ports. They're not even done with the Switch 2 port of that. That was not Switch 2 Kingdom Hearts 4.
I'm gonna say at least the end of next year at the earliest.
No, yeah. I don't think the trailer we saw was running on that hardware.
No, I don't think so either.
I think that was running on a PC.
If it was running on a PC like that, hey man, they got their work cut out for them for real.
Why the fuck is Leonard living?
You know why he's living.
Why the fuck is this bitch alive?
You know why he's living. You know that answer. And if you don't know the answer, go watch a whole bunch of videos.
Yeah, go watch 5 hours worth of lore.
Right. I also want to know though is like what places, like, because we had a lot of movies. So like where do y'all think we gonna go?
This is
y'all got it, bro. So I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna try, bro. All I'm doing is hoping that one Final Fantasy character shows up. That's it. That's all you got from me, bro.
I'm thinking Moana.
I feel like we're gonna get Moana. We're going
Star Wars.
I would be surprised if we get Star Wars.
I feel like
Star Wars was okay like forever ago.
It's gonna have to be like Pirates of the Caribbean.
They did that.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's gonna be like that if it's
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Because I can see Moana for sure. Absolutely.
More Toy Story. I feel like they got to go back to Toy Story.
I don't think they're gonna go back.
I don't know. I don't think so, man. I think
because
the Incredibles.
You gotta realize they're not where he is. Quadratum they're basically alternate universe reality. Like, the things they know and shit, it don't exist basically. So they're probably gonna do a lot of things different over there.
But at the same time, like, Mickey and Riku are in the underworld, so they're going to be in Hercules. They're going to have Hercules stuff in there. But
because I mean, like, there was magic in there, the singing, the house, and all of that. I was like, maybe, you know what I'm saying? They can incorporate like the Heartless coming for the house or the magic at the house or some shit, or maybe something's going on there.
I'm gonna tell my kids this series ended at Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah. Birth by sleep at best.
It starts at birth by sleep, ends at 2.
Yeah.
That's it. Timeline wise, that's all that exists.
You're home. That credit roll, Daddy. What's next, nigga? This it.
That's it.
I'm turning it off before that trailer and everything.
Secret ending?
Like, yeah, I'm turning it off before that.
Birth by sleep is fine. Birth by sleep is fine.
Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, no, that was referring to the person we played.
Yeah. That's all that is. There's nothing at Dream Drop Distance. It was just a dream.
It don't exist. I love that game.
Dropped in the distance.
So they didn't make a 3?
No.
Bro, I have yet to finish Kingdom Hearts 3. I could not get into it, dog.
I
could not get into it.
I finished it. I didn't do Remind stuff though. I finished 3.
Yeah, I've never bought Remind, never played Remind, nothing.
I'm not
but
really
like
by Remind, but the
Square Enix, that's the most
like
slog of a fucking Square Enix game I played in like.
So it's a few things, right? So
since 13.
Like, one, I don't like how Sora just got strong out of nowhere. They've been like, the whole game is like, damn, nigga, you look trash. And all of a sudden, he's just not trash no more. And then they it was certain story beats that was meant for.
But wait, isn't in 3 he was told that he's not a Keyblade master and Riku ended up being a Keyblade master?
DDD.
That was because of Dream Drop Distance. And then he had to go train in Mount Olympus in Hercules at the beginning, which they did.
Okay, all right. In the beginning of 3, I remember him talking to God damn, I can't remember the wizard's name. Yamsid, and Yamsid was telling him that he still needs to go learn more before he become a Keyblade master.
So the thing he needed is the power of waking. He had it in Dream Drop.
Okay.
But when Xehanort almost made him a vessel, he lost all his power.
Which is why he had to go train. Which is why at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 3 is not really Kingdom Hearts 3. It says Kingdom Hearts 2.9, like for that specific reason. And then they do the full.
So in Dream Drop Distance, he had his full capabilities, but he lost them at the end.
Dream Drop Distance took place at the end of 2, which is physical peak Sora. We
right.
the buildings and dropping the bitches.
Right. Yeah. But Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora was fucking phenomenal.
Dream Drop Distance is when I stopped liking Sora. I hated this nigga. Because at the beginning of the game, Yen Sid was like, hey, forget everything you know, start over to be a Keyblade master. And after seeing what happened with the niggas in Birth by Sleep, I gotta make this shit hard for you. So, Sora was like, what the fuck? Nigga, we caught bodies. Like, Xemnas, Ansem, all them organization members, we caught some bodies, nigga, no. And he had a valid point. He had a very valid point. And I was like, I was hoping he would stand on that. But Riku was like, I done Dance of Darkness a little bit. Let me start over. I'll do it. Then this thing was just like, okay, I'll do it too. Bitch, no, stupid. That's your stupid ass get. Now look at you, level 1 again. But
we're just like Kingdom Hearts, fun games for the most part, not fun story to go through.
It used to be a fun story. It
used to be a fun story.
They were answering questions, and they weren't leaving more questions, like in 1, 2, Chain of Memories and stuff.
Like that's straightforward. And then the supplementary material alongside that. Yeah,
the questions were being answered, and I wasn't being left asking what. But then as we got towards
after 3, 2, it's really after 2.
Yeah, Dream Drop Distance and 3 is when it was like, okay, what? Why are you adding more stuff? We still got to answer all of these, and you're still adding more.
Why is Recoded here? 358 Days over 2. Union Cross. You know what I'm saying?
Well, them motherfucking mobile games, boy. Them motherfucking... And the thing is, you can't even consume that. You got to watch it on YouTube now. You can't even...
Yeah, it's unless you have like the file on a Android emulator or some bullshit. Yeah.
I think the smart thing would have been to do, though,
release an offline version of it.
Like, in terms of the story, I think would have been to, like, once the Dark Seeker saga was done, make a new type of villain and antagonist, like get rid of the light and darkness, almost like Destiny a little bit, but like we don't gotta deal with Xehanort and them no more. Make a new protagonist, like Sword Reaper could still be in there, but like let's go a different direction. But I think he's trying to segue into Versus 13 because no, that was Nomura's baby and he got yanked off of it. Because at the end of the Yozora boss fight, he played that one scene from Versus 13, word for word, bar for bar.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, he's still salty about that one.
Yeah, I do remember that. Oh man. But yeah, enough of our Kingdom Hearts grievances. The last thing that they announced was the Legends of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake in the Nintendo Direct. We didn't see anything about it.
Twilight Princess, but I mean, they basically 1A and 1B.
Yeah.
I mean, the graphics look crazy for Ocarina remake, and I don't know if it's about to be fully voice acted too, or have some voice.
I would
acting.
imagine it's gonna have voice acting like the modern games.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're gonna have some voice acting in there a little bit for like those big moments, like when he talks to Zelda in the castle yard when he first meets her, the when he pulls the master, those big moments. One thing I hope they don't bitch out the water temple. They need to keep that hard. They don't dumb it down because it's really not even hard.
I feel like
it's annoying.
Yeah, they're probably gonna do a little bit of reworking.
Yeah, there's gonna be quality of life updates and stuff.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah,
but yeah, it did look good. That was a good way to close it out. They've been because it was their 40th anniversary this year, and we got nothing on the day of. So for a Nintendo Direct, like you had to give us something. Like around the way, you gonna give me something. Like I need.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not. Now let's think about the biggest game that's coming out and how it does not come out on the Switch 2. Nintendo is going to drop that shit in November.
They are. No. Hey, well, no, they said that. I think they said October.
No, it said 2026.
It did just say 2026. It didn't. They didn't have a specific date. You're right.
It might be holiday time. So
that's. I think November would be smart for them to do because they're like GTA 6 ain't eating into our market share. You know what I'm saying? So it's like fuck it. Like let's compete. We're gonna do numbers either way.
Yeah,
get your shit off.
Nintendo never competed with the other two. They just did their own thing. So,
and it's also funny how they got Call of Duty coming out on Switch too. New Call of Duty.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Like they basically are saying, like, yo, look, there is a big game for everybody this year. If you're on this side exclusively, we know what big game you're getting. You know what I mean? So I personally, like, as crazy as GTA 6's launch makes the fall look, I'm excited for the fall. There hasn't been this many like solid titles all dropping within a 3-month, 4-month span in a very long time.
And we all got something to play. The last thing,
multiple things.
The last thing I got on here, they alongside relevant news, they said that the Legend of Zelda movie coming out April 30th, 2027.
I'll be there.
So
I'll be right across the street.
I didn't even know they were making a Legend of Zelda movie.
Oh yeah, no, they live action. Like last year, they showed us the actor for Link and Zelda, in a shot last year. I'm very excited for because I think it's coming straight to Netflix, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a Netflix production.
I think so. I think you're right about that.
Yeah. So, Nintendo putting out like a major like theatrical live action production, like this is gonna be huge, man. This is gonna be huge. It's gonna do numbers. People are gonna watch this shit, whether it's good or not. You know what I'm saying? I expect at the very least like a very decent fantasy movie. So. Do y'all just like as a quick, like just to see where everybody's head's at? Do you think it will be based on a game? And if you do think it will be based on a game, which game?
I can't even jump into this argument.
I don't think it'll be based on a game.
I haven't played any of them, but
I never played any of them.
I can at least have an idea on this.
So I've played a fair amount of them. I would say the best one that they could do is Link to the Past.
Yes. That's what I was gonna say. It's A Link to the Past. Yeah,
Like they could go.
that's how you started. You know.
Yeah, like the original one with the man in the cave. There's not really any story behind that.
No.
Like Zelda 2 is pretty much the same thing, but like you're going around the different towns or whatever. No. Link to the Past at least has you starting out in a house, exploring the world, and then you get called to the dungeon to save Zelda and like escape. That's how that starts. I think you could do a good story in movie form with a prison break, getting Zelda out of there, bonding with Zelda. Maybe Ganon steals her again. Build up a story like that, and then go from there with Link going around trying to. It would be something similar to how they did the first Mario movie, where like it's Luigi taken or whatever, but he bonds with Peach, learning how to use his powers or whatever first, and then they go off to save him. Like I think they could do something like that. But yeah, I think that would probably be the movie to do, not Ocarina of Time.
There's no point in doing Ocarina of Time when you got the game coming right out behind.
Yeah.
Twilight Princess, no.
It's Ocarina of Time Dark.
Yeah. The only other one would be like whatchamacallit, Wind Waker.
Wild.
No.
Or Wind Waker would be a good one.
Yeah.
But I think Link to the Past would be.
Yeah, well, since we already know he's not a little kid, it ain't gonna be that.
Yeah, exactly.
If it's based off of a game, Link to the Past will be your safest one.
Yeah.
If not, I would just say make your own story.
Yeah. Which is what they'll probably do.
Yes. With references too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the lands are always the same with like, environmental differences. In Zelda,
so. The different providences, Kakariko.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I think that's about it. All the news from so far this summer. Anything else y'all want to bring up? Any games that y'all are excited for? Any other grievances that y'all want to get off?
Hey man, I can't wait for John Wick to come out.
I have a little bit of copium because our leading girl Allison is still here at Bungie. Our lead narrative. She hasn't been fired yet, so it's like why are we still keeping her?
That yet is in quotations.
Yeah, like why are we still keeping her? You know what I'm saying? Like, for what reason do you need to keep the lead narrative person if you're not trying to make something?
I mean, like when they dropped the Monument of Triumph, those numbers hit astronomical.
Bro, you know what I'm saying?
So maybe they took those numbers and they was like, Sony, the people want what they want. And
you know
maybe they're talking. Maybe they're talking.
Maybe they could be talking. But like Astacross, he made a point. He was like, the best way to rebuild something is to, get rid of it and then build it from the ground up. But you will still need to have someone to lead the way. So it will make sense to keep your lead narrative person so that when you do build it back up, you can be like, well, hey, this is where we were going. This is how we were planning on going. You know what I'm saying? So now we can build to that.
I will say this. If we do get a Destiny 3, one thing I want, or don't want, I don't need anything that was in D1 or D2. I don't need any legacy in terms of exotics. So as much as I love Necrochasm,
I see what you're saying. You want me personally, I don't mind the old exotics coming back, but what I would like to see that I know for a fact has been holding Destiny back is no more old consoles. Like, we need to completely stop making it compatible for old generation. That was one of the biggest things holding it back.
Yeah, but I just feel like this go completely new. Make new exotics, make exotics feel exotic again. Like,
I mean, that too. We can make exotics feel exotic because that's one of the biggest things I heard too. Like, exotics don't feel exotic.
Like, because think of like if you boot up D2 right now, you can get your first exotic in 35 seconds.
You can get your first exotic, by opening the fucking little
exactly
the little
D1. Man, you got to pop through a coin.
Bro, you could have gotten exotic Engram and that shit could have turned into a blue. Fucking Raul will fuck you like that.
Oh yeah.
And laugh about it.
Nice. No, nigga, get this blue chest piece.
I still remember the day I got my Gallahorn from Raul and I decrypted a purple and that bitch turned into a Gallahorn. I was fucking livid. I was shouting It was like 10 o'clock at night. I gave no fucks. I was on campus in the fucking commons. No fucks was given. Like
I got mine from Zer, and I used it a few times, but
bro.
But if we did the D3, like we can leave Galahorn in D2 and D1.
Yeah, I mean, there's certain weapons.
We don't need just go completely new with all the exotics, all the weapons, everything. Like let's just go new, and because I think once you go in that Pandora's box of bringing back the legacy gear, you're gonna keep going, and it's gonna hinder.
Well, I would say bringing back the exotics is fine because they're like pivotal to like certain builds and how and certain lore. But like, let's not bring back none of the old legendaries. Let's just make brand new legendaries. We can keep the exotics that we have. I have no problem bringing them back. But let's stop reusing the same fucking skins or the same fucking weapons over and over again when it comes to the legendaries. Let's actually make some new shit. Or even better yet, like in fucking Destiny, the mobile game, make a new class of weapon. There's a different class of weapon inside the mobile game that's in between exotic and legendary. Let's do that. Yeah, they have a whole different weapon class that's in between exotic and legendary.
Well, shit.
Yeah, like in Destiny Rising, it's like, bro, you give them that, but we don't get that.
Oh no, that was that mobile game was eating. I wasn't downloading it.
Bro, you have clan houses in that game.
Why
don't we have clan houses
in
fucking Destiny? That doesn't make no fucking sense. How do we not have clan houses? Like, what?
Need like at least little satellites around Earth or something.
Yeah, like a base.
Bro, the tower is real talk huge. We only get to explore like a piece of
it, a little piece of the tower. Plus the city downtown, the city that's below the tower. We
were talking about that about a week ago. Like, wish we could just go down there, explore that, get some guns, talk to the people down there.
And then if you look at the city, like directly underneath the Traveler, there's even a better like built version of the I guess like the inner side of the city where like you would say the rich part is, but you can see skyscrapers, buildings that have full structures to them. Is like you can see that there's different levels to the cities. Like we could have had someone over there. Like, so this is why I have a little bit of hope, because one, she's still here, and we've proven that, hey, yo, we want this game. We want this game more than Marathon. Marathon got 8,000 something fucking players on goddamn Steam. Okay, it's not gonna take off, Sony. It's not, bro. It's
very niche. It has its niche audience. It needs to just stay that.
It just needs to be
that. To carry the brand is going to kill the brand.
Like, it's not gonna take over. And then for them to come out and give me that bullshit ass statement talking about how they want to continue to enrich the live service games, and you just killed one of your biggest live service games. What are we talking about, Sony?
It's okay. I'm gonna pull up on Bungie eventually, or should I pull up on Sony?
It's Sony. It's Sony at this point.
Bungie cost me too much gripe. I still need to go fight all two of the employees that's still left.
They had no say in their works, but we'll see where they go over the next 2 or 3 years once the next console comes out. Yeah, man.
Honestly, December. I think by December we'll see exactly where the fuck Bungie's gonna be.
Yeah,
we'll definitely see by December where the fuck Bungie's gonna be at.
Yeah, we got a whole other half of this fiscal year to go through. But yeah, man. Thank y'all for pulling up. Thank you guys for listening. Appreciate y'all as always. This has been a crazy 2 hours. Good conversation. Where can people find y'all so that we can get the socials out there?
Twitch, X, Instagram, all the same. I also have my Gunpla page on Instagram, Godhand J.
You can find me on Kick, Instagram, X, all Reaper Lomain. I actually on Kick is Mugar Mafia, Straw Hat Mafia. You know what I'm saying? You can find me there. But on Instagram and X, it is Reaper Lomain.
Find me on IG at Tim Polite.
Yeah, man. And then follow us at the Lookout RNC. Please subscribe to the YouTube. Please subscribe to the Twitch. Please follow us on IGX. We have all of our stuff all across everywhere. TikTok clips coming out crazy. We had Risakai drop this week. We've been doing a lot of Summer at Comic House stuff. If you love anime, if you like a lot of different anime stuff, we talked about Digimon this year. Talked about Hell's Paradise. We got Mob Psycho 100 next week. We had Gundam Talk last week. We had so much stuff coming out. We still got more stuff to go. I don't know. The way that news has been dropping in gaming world, we might have another one by the end of the summer. Who knows?
For real.
But like until then, keep on gaming, keep on keeping on, and we will catch y'all on the next one.